Okay, we join this in progress. I think part of your problem I saw when I was looking at this. Oh, I'm not done yet. Hang on. I'll get back to your problem here in a minute, pal. So then it's y plus, um, so then plus the previous y, that's right, times 0.5 times the step. I think what you were doing previously, and I caught it, it took me a minute to catch on, was that on this one right here, which K4, which isn't correct yet, it will be momentarily. I mean, it's the correct formula, but you had a 0.5 in there, and you didn't need a 0.5. Okay, so you went the full step on K4. Anyway, I think that was our biggest issue. And I'm going to go ahead and continue filling this out if you don't mind, and then we'll get back to your deal there. So then equals, it's equals negative x. So it's the x that we had plus the previous guy here times 0.5 times the step plus the y. So that's y plus the previous k value. Oh, you dumbass. Okay, you can see what I did there too. Hang on, we're going to fix that. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So what I did wrong, this J2 here should have been E2. You with me? Because that just needs to be the delta, or the step for the slope rather. Damn it, get over there. The slope for x, not the slope for y in the first part, which is the x portion. Mucho better. Nice. Okay, we agree on that one as well. And then, of course, this one is simply equals negative x plus K3 times the step plus y plus K3 times the step. We should be good there. So your K4 again is incorrect because you got that extra half in there. That's what's killing you on yours. So then here it's going to be equals parentheses. So it's going to be this fella plus 2 times this dude plus 2 times this dude plus this dude divided by 6. Cool. And then do the same thing here, equals parentheses this guy plus 2 times this fella plus 2 times this one plus this one, divide by 6. Done. So then, of course, then it's simply a matter of going, all right, so the next one is going to be equals the previous guy plus this average times the step. That's for my x. Cool. And then for my y, it's going to be equals the previous y plus the average times the step. Alrighty then, let's see if we can do this correctly. Grab this stuff, copy it down to there, grab it all, give it the one. And I think we were going to 2, is that correct? And something screwy. So I gotta figure out what I did wrong. We're close. That looks decent there. Let's double check all my stuff. Oops, get up there. That looks reasonable. Okay, I gotta pause for a sec. Join the jiffy. Oh, fart. Recording again? Darn it. Alrighty, so this has been a bit of an ordeal here. So what I did is I went ahead and solved this out by hand to see how close we are, which I should have done off camera. I mean, I should have like double checked myself off camera, but I feel pretty good about it. So what I did was that is not the one I wanted, sir. That's not it either. This is the one I wanted. So I went ahead and plugged it in, and I got my eigenvalues, which are 0.5 plus or minus 2.18i roughly. and my eigenvector was 10, and then 1 plus or minus, so I just did the plus 1, 4.35i. So when I went ahead and solved that, I know it's going to be of the format e to the 0.5t times this guy times this bit right here. So when I factored all that out and then collected the real parts and the imaginary parts and then multiplied by a and b or c1 and c2, that makes you happy. Then I went ahead and solved, ooh, wrong direction, dummy. So I went ahead and solved for a and b, and I got b was like 0.89 and a was 0.1. So when you plug those in, wrong direction. I ended up with these two equations right here. And those two equations right here are these two guys right here. So what I can do actually is come in and just go x equals 2 to see how close we are to the actual values. This is what they should have been. They should have been here. So that is the blue line. So the blue one should have been negative 0.479. So that's my y. Let's go look at that. What did I say it was? I forgot. Negative 4.75. Oops, where are you at? Negative 4.75. Yes, it's close. Okay, now we could probably get closer if we did a smaller step. I'm interested to see what the other one comes out to be. The other one is way the heck down here, right there, negative 23.644. Give it to me. Negative. It's awfully darn close. Okay. I'm pretty convinced that we're off by just because we rounded. I rounded twice. I rounded on this guy a little bit. We're not rounded. We're using a small. 0.01 should be good enough for a step size, but we're going to lose a little there. The biggest reason that you were wrong is that you were using the half step on the K4s, and you should have used the full step. But the reason we're off a little bit over here is because this isn't technically 2.18, and this isn't technically exactly 4.01. It should be 4 exactly. It's off a little there. This is off just, these guys are going to be off just a skosh because they depend on B, and so my B was, of course, rounded. All of my stuff's going to be rounded because the 4.35i was, in fact, in and of itself rounded as well. And so just be aware that there's going to be some issues. This is pretty darn close, meaning that we got our values correct. Yay, I can do math.